What's going on? Thanks for checking in. Today we have the pro guys coming in and Skylar's gonna jump in with them. We're passing this one to Caleb, AKA the Speed Guru today. They're gonna work on some linear speed training. So if you want to dive into the technical side of sprinting, this is a video you're not gonna wanna miss. Stay tuned, check it out.
Today for our speed day with the pros, we hit a dynamic warm-up just to get warmed up before we went into it. Then we hit Spellelman 3-part series. We go A marches, high knees, and then out into a sprint, 5-yard distances for each. Then we hit A skips, A switches after, B skips to get our hamstrings primed and ready for the ballistic movement we're about to do. And to further do that more, we're gonna go B skip bandage there, further potentiate and warm up that hamstring. Ankle series there, we work on dorsiflexion throughout a big range of motion. Then we go right leg, left leg cycles there. Progression from that, we went one tap in between right leg, left leg cycles, working on that knee drive and fast forward application. So for power, we hit some ballistic plyometrics here. We went triple jumper bounds. So working on one leg, how well can we get off one leg, cycle that knee up high, put that foot down to the ground and put a lot of force down to the ground there. 3 rounds, 4 reps each side there. Then for our sprint work, we went with PVC overhead sprints there, 3 by 15 yards. So we're working on hip projection, keeping that arm up high with that PVC pipe. That core needs to stay super rigid so we can drive out, direct all our momentum down the turf for that linear sprint. So we really cue good triple extension with that, tight cores there. Then to wrap it all up, we hit an acceleration ladder. We hit 225 yards total today with the pros, minute 30 rest in between. So we had 3 distances, 20 yards, 25 and 30. 3 reps apiece, minute and 30 rest in between. Ample rest time so we get that ATP recovery so we can hit each rep quality. That's a wrap. A Spellelman 3-part series here, so we're going to start at the yellow cones. Each red cone is separated by 5 yards. How we're going to do this, we're going to start with an A march, staying nice and rigid in our core, good mechanics, good body posture. Once we get to the first cone, we're going to go high knees, then sprint out. A march right there, then to high knees, then to a sprint out to the last red cone. I want you to exaggerate your height, just like always, since you have a propensity to crunch down at your core, right?
Yeah.
And just be really nice with the knees. Keep those toes pointed up to the sky. For the rest of our drills here, we'll be going from the yellow cone to yellow cone there, 10 yards. I'm gonna go with A skips here. We'll line up. Just start bouncing. Be really fast with that foot placement down under our hip. All right, we want to think about putting force into the ground. Next, we'll go A switches. So we'll line up on the same cones again. Start with one knee up. Doesn't matter which side we pick, but we're gonna do the opposite side coming back. So we'll start up tall here. Core is tight, chest is forward, finding a focal point off in the distance. We're gonna drive down with that up leg and stick it on the down leg. All right, so we wanna be really fast with our arms, really fast with our feet down into the ground. B skips. So we're gonna do it like how we set up for an A skip, except we're just gonna punch that knee up, kick that leg out, pull down with our hamstrings here, all right? So we're trying to, goal here is just to warm up, activate these hammies. So we're gonna come up, kick out, pull down. Be really rigid at our ankles here. All right, next, we're gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna put a band around your waist. All right, so we're gonna further warm up these hammies, get them ready for all the sprint work we're about to do. So since we have resistance on us, we need to be even more aggressive, pulling down with that leg under our hip. Yeah, B-skip. Pull down, be aggressive here. Snap that step, snap it down, snap it down. Good. Why we do these ankle series is just to keep training that dorsiflexion, staying really stiff at our ankle. So we maintain a nice 90-degree angle between the top of our foot and our shin. So whenever we place that foot down into the ground, we're applying force as best as possible right under our hip, or right just out in front of it, all right? So we're gonna start going ankle height down. So we'll be working right over that ankle, right? Staying nice and tiny. Just like this here. Chest is still gonna be up. I'm finding that focal point off in the distance, and I'm staying nice and tight with my legs and my arms. Feet, we're kind of angled down here, right? I want you to bring them up higher. Always maintain that. So now we're gonna go slightly higher. We're gonna go shin height. Mid-shin height. So we'll be working right in between our ankle and our knee. So just slightly higher there. Still staying tight, maintaining a good upper body posture. Good. All right, now we're gonna put it all together. And sorry, Skylar, I lied. High knees down. Driving up really high, getting that knee straight out in front of our hip. All right, I should be able to put the goniometer here. You would have a nice 90-degree angle from our top of our hip to our top of our thigh, right? Sure. So be driving up really high, punching down into the ground. We want to think about putting holes into the ground with our high knees here. Okay, go ahead. Right leg, left leg cycles. We'll go right leg down, left leg back. So how we're gonna start this, mini strider here, keeping that straight leg. So I want you guys to show me how well you can isolate / segment here. So we want to stay super coordinated. We're gonna be nice and aggressive on one leg, super tight, stiff on the down leg, so we maintain a good posture throughout the drill. So we're gonna go into this mini strider, drive that one leg up every 3 steps, then just walk it back to the cone, hit the other side. Oh, those arms are goofy, Skylar, fix them. Good. Come to me, come to me. All right, other leg going back. Finish at the yellow cone. All right, now we're gonna do a progression from this. We're gonna do one tap in between right leg, left leg cycles. So same setup, except we're just machine gunning it. One tap in between the cones here. We'll go one leg down, other leg back. So we'll start going into it. I've seen better than that from you, Skylar.
I know, that's my left leg.
Yeah, gotta work on that. That's why we're getting the reps in.
I'll go again.
Do it again, yeah, why not? Repetition here, repetition. Sprinting is skill work. Gotta get the reps in. Plyos real quick before we get into our sprint work. Triple jumper bounce, all right? So these are tough, they're technical. Need to work on coordination, power application at the right time here. So we're gonna line up at the yellow cones just like normal. I took those ones down back there. I took them away because we're hitting 4 reps each side. All right, so we'll go down, hitting 4 reps on the right or left, doesn't matter. Come back, hit the opposite leg. That'll be a round. We'll do 3 rounds in total. Give yourselves like a minute of rest in between so we can make each rep, each set quality. All right, so we'll line up here. I'll go with my right leg first. I'm gonna walk into it just so I can help myself think about how I'm gonna coordinate this going into my rep. Walk in right here, driving up. We need to stay super stiff at our core. Our arms are gonna scoop up to help us move our center of mass forward and up, okay? So use your arms to help you generate some momentum, some height there. All right, 4 each side, we got 3 rounds, go ahead. Try your best to keep your core, your shoulders over our hips, so we aren't dipping off into one side that much, all right? Try your best. It's gonna be hard, but I want you to try.
I need to get my knee more.
Yeah.
I feel like the cycle, but I don't.
You were cycling, so you're doing good, pulling your heel. Yeah, you're cycling underneath. I want you to cycle up and out. Because when you watch a triple jumper do that, they're here and they're out there.
Triple jump, right? Triple extension.
Exactly.
You get it?
Masters of triple extension right there. The better you can learn that, the better sprinter you'll be. Gray bands here. We're gonna start with just a 10-yard sprint out to the first yellow cone. Band attached to our hips. Partner is going to be holding on to the band, but not so much that it's like you're crawling to the first cone, all right? So light resistance, light to moderate, right? Then after that, we're going to grab a PVC pipe right here. We're going to hold it over our head, all right? So this is to train some hip projection here. Remember that concept that I was talking about? So we'll line up, 2-point stance on the yellow cone, PVC pipe right over our head. So we need to keep our core super tight here, shoulders over our hips, but we need to be angled slightly forward, all right? So our shoulders are still over our hips, but in this plane right here, all right? So no matter what plane of our chest is in, we need to keep that core tight like it's a pile of cinder blocks, all right? From our rib cage to our hips. We'll be here. PVC pipe overhead. Most of my weight's in my front foot. I got a little bit weight in my back. I'm gonna drive out, pushing off with both legs, triple extending well, driving all the way through to the red cone. So at the first yellow cone, I want us to be angled down towards the ground. Then once we get close to the red, I want us to start to peel up slowly as we get closer to the red. All right, so working on that transition phase there. So we'll start, drive out, and we'll walk it back, give ourselves about a minute, then we'll hit it again. Skylar, your legs were behind you way too much there. Stay in your front side. And that goes for you too as well. Stay on your front side like we're doing a sled sprint here. Think about pushing the ground away. Don't let your legs linger out behind you very long, okay? Go ahead, hit it. We've got an acceleration ladder today, so we're gonna go 3 reps at 3 distances. We're gonna start at 20, and we'll go to 25 yards, then to 30, all right? 3 reps at each distance. In between each rep, we're gonna rest for about a minute, minute and a half, okay? Make each rep quality, give ourselves time to recover, so we're not conditioning, because this is sprint work, right?
That's right.
So, I want each rep to be as fast as we can, like there's a tiger on your butt, right? So we'll start in a 2-point stance at our normal start line here. 20 yards, first yellow cone, 25, second yellow cone, 30, red cone at the end. All right, 3 reps at each distance, right? Make sure that we're bringing everything together here. So that PVC pipe sprint we just did, that slight forward lean into the ground, good core, right? Really tight core, aggressive knee drive, aggressive arm drive, and I don't want you guys crunching down at your core, right? Especially you. You make sure you find a focal point off in the distance, right? Because I know that we've best discussed that helps you the most, right? Make sure that neck, those shoulders are relaxed, but we're aggressive with the legs, the knees, and the core, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna start us off, all right? So every rep's gonna be on my command. We'll line up 3 to a row, and we'll just go.
Oh, we're racing.
Yes, we're racing.
You guys are straight.
Yeah. A little bit of competition here. Good practices have an air of competition to it. We're gonna be on me. All right, 2-point stance here. Ready? Oh, don't anticipate it. Go! So you guys have noticed that you took almost as long as you sprinted to decelerate. That's a sign that we put as much effort as we can into a rep.
Can't slow down, coach.
Yeah, exactly. That's how fast I want you guys to be moving. It takes you a long time to slow down. Hey, that chin started to creep up a little bit. Yeah. Keep it low. Chin down. You are cycling quite a bit today. I have noticed that. So your legs, you're getting your knee drive up high, but you're also keeping that leg out behind you a little too long. That's the biggest thing that I noticed from that last rep.
I can kind of feel it too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking a long time.
You do a good job of pulling that heel up under you. Just be really aggressive with our hip flexor, driving that knee up. Go! Good, Brock. Keep your chin down. I was like, I couldn't see any chain. That chin's up here. Trying to fight for every inch, even though it's holding you back in reality. Go!
I know.
Chin down, Brock. We are all done. That was great work today, guys.
Hey, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Listen, man, whatever we do, we want to be the best in the world at it, right? Speed, the technical side of the game, you have to train it like a skill. I'm not saying, right, like, I'm not the fastest guy in the world. I didn't run track and field in college. I don't really have that big of a speed background. I do know it at a base level, but not the elite level like Caleb. That's why I bring him in. If we want to be the best, we got to bring the best in. Same thing with Doc Sid, right? I don't know the physical therapy side. I'm not a doctor in physical therapy. So what we do, we go out, we get the best. Hitting coach, we go out, get the best. Pitching coach, we go out, get the best. Everything we're trying to do is to be the best in the world. And to do that, you have to assemble the A team. So Caleb has been an incredible asset to us. He knows speed. And that is gonna be a massive factor in these guys' career, these guys' off season. So if you wanna see more of him, go ahead, drop that in the comments below. Also, always remember we're pumping out weekly content on this channel, so do us a favor and subscribe for us. I appreciate you. We'll catch you in the next one. Game rewards the grind. It knows how much you've invested.